Hello YouTubers, subscribers and friends, welcome to my channel. I don't understand these trails. They don't allow dogs, but you can ride your horse over here. It makes no sense to me. The horse does more damage than a dog with its hoofs and it's pooping everywhere, and you don't have to pick up after the horse. It is very humid. It's 96 degrees. It is 50% humidity. No, I didn't bring Jerry with me because I want to get a walk in. I don't want to have to be carrying him around. We got a huge storm last night. I got my walking stick today. Can't even see this trail because it got all flooded out over here probably. I don't know what's going on this year with the weather, the humidity. This is Arizona, man. We're supposed to have dry heat. Very sticky. All kinds of clouds. It's supposed to rain again today. Yeah, they had some flooding here. You see all this wash out. I wonder what kind of tree this was. This is not ironwood because it doesn't look like. Probably was a Palo Verde tree. Yeah, I would guess a Palo Verde tree. Little baby twin towers. Oh man, it's just muggy. Can't find a trail. Look at that sore over there. Crazy arms. I did find some flowers. Not quite open all the way though. It's probably because it's late. It's 9 o'clock in the morning here. I got a late start today. My kids are back in school. So I got to make some changes. Look at that sort of way over there. It's like that way. Pointing that way. There's some more flowers. I guess these barrel cactus bloom late. Awesome sauce! I got some tall freaking cholla cactuses here. Look how tall those cholla cactuses are. Things are good, 12 feet tall. This sorrel has seen better days. Something has been chewing on the side of it. Probably javelinas. Poor saguaro. And then it had an arm up there break off in the middle. No wildlife. I see deer poop everywhere, but I'm not seeing any wildlife. That breeze is feeling nice, starting to pick up the wind now. So it's been about 15 minutes since the last time I turned on the camera. I'm not seeing anything unique out here. There's a lot of evidence of flood damage. Here's another beautiful barrel cactus. Whew. Can't see the trail anymore. Everything flooded the trail out. It's definitely going to rain today. I can tell just by the humidity and the clouds coming in fast. That's a barrel cactus if you didn't know. No, you cannot drink it. People think that you can cut this open and get the water out of there, but yeah, you can do it if you're like stranded out in the middle of the desert. You have absolutely nothing to eat, and you got some way to cut it open because they're extremely hard to cut open because these thorns have little hooks on them, and they're extremely painful when they get inside you. But If you're that determined, you can drink it. But it will give you the Hershey squirts. You will get diarrhea really, really bad. So I don't think you want to have diarrhea if you're stuck out in the middle of the desert. There's another one with a whole bunch of them. A lot of lizards out here. Now, if I can't see wildlife, seeing beautiful flowers like this is just as good. Right? Awesome scenery. Come out here and see these beautiful flowers. Now, I don't know if these are blooming late because of the monsoon seasons, because we didn't really get any rain in the springtime. But lately we've been getting a lot of rain over in this area. I don't get any rain in my house. I'm probably 30 minutes from my house. I don't know how many miles that is, but this is more southwest where I'm hiking. And they get a lot of rain and a lot of lightning strikes over here. This looks like a forest of cholla cactuses. Sounds like somebody's drilling way over there. These are some tall cholla cactus. These are very painful cactus to get in you. Very, very hard to get them out. They get stuck in you pretty good. You always have to watch your feet when you're hiking because they're always on the ground here. You're not paying attention, you kick them and get stuck on the side of your leg. The Indians used to use these as toothpicks because you can find some of them that got really, really 3-4 inches long needles. How do I know that? Because my mom told me that when we were kids. My mom's part Indian, Apache Indian, and Spanish, a Spaniard from Spain, Spain, not Mexican, Spaniard. There's a difference. There's a difference like Puerto Ricans and Cubans, Haitians. When I was a kid, I tried to take Spanish in class in school, and I came home all excited because I was learning Spanish. And I tried to talk to my mom in Spanish, and she's like, where did you learn that? And I said, from school. She said, that's not Spanish. I said, well, that's what they're teaching me. And she's like, no. So the next day she took me to school, took me to the principal, and took me out of Spanish class. She says, and she told the teacher, the principal, I don't know what you're teaching, but this is not Spanish. This is disgusting, this language you're teaching. And she pulled me out of Spanish class, and then I had to take French. Look at this, 2 different barrel cactuses, 2 different color flowers. So I had to take French. And I don't remember how to speak French now. Parlez-vous français? Le chapelle est rapide. Bonjour, non. It's hard to tell where the trail goes. There it goes this way. She said they butchered the Spanish language in these high schools. So that's why I don't speak Spanish. Except for the bad words. You probably wonder, why did I choose French then, if not Spanish? Because, I know a lot of people, you guys don't know what I look like. So I'll tell you, in case you might be new. My mother is Apache Indian and Spanish, from Spain. And my father is Chinese and French. My father's Chinese, and my father's mother is French, from France. So, I'm Chinese, French, Spanish, and Indian. But my mother raised us more in the Indian ways growing up. Because we went to Mexico, because my mom was born in Mexico City, because her family came from Spain and they went to Mexico. And I lived in Mexico for almost a year. And I was speaking fluent Spanish back then. I was a kid though. I was about, I don't know how old that is. 11 years old, 10, 11 years old, something like that. Look at this tree. And my uncles, because my mom's got 9 brothers. She's the only girl. She's the baby. They look straight up Indian. They do not look Spanish. They do not look Mexican. They look straight up Indian. And they used to take us out in the desert as kids way down in Mexico. And me and my brothers teach us how to hunt. Teach us what cactus you could eat, what you couldn't eat. Teach us how to get water out of the desert. Basically, our basic survival lessons were taught to me, my brothers, from my mom's brothers. And I guess that's why I come out in the desert all the time. All different kinds of shapes of barrel cactus here. You got tall, fat, short. Look at that bug. He really buried himself in there. That was a bee. He went way deep into that flower. I can't see through the viewfinder. The sun is blinding me. And then look at that shape of that barrel cactus. So I've always done hiking. Always, either in the desert or in the suburbans, the cities. Always, even when we lived in Indonesia. I lived in Indonesia for 3 years. I lived 2 years in Jakarta, and then a little over a year in Manado, which is about 5-hour plane flight from Jakarta. It's on a completely different island, the island of Sulawesi. And I would go hiking out into the jungles. I was building a 2-story house. That's another thing. If you go to my playlist, you can go see the things I did when I lived in Indonesia. Which, if you don't know what Indonesia is, it's my wife is Indonesian. It's an Asian country. Over there, you know, people probably, I don't know what Indonesia is. You know, if you heard of Bali, then you heard of Indonesia. Down there by Australia. And you want to talk about humidity? Oh my goodness, the humidity is friggin' 25 times worse than friggin' Florida. I mean, it is terrible, the humidity out there. Anyways, you go to my playlist and you can click on the videos, the things I did while I lived in Indonesia. And I had to learn the language there, and I picked up the language pretty good. I still remember a lot of it. Can't really speak it that well anymore, but I understand it if my wife's talking. And had to learn the money and the people. The people are beautiful people and extremely nice over there. And the food, man, if you like spicy food, then that's the place to go. Alright, I'll turn around. I'm going to head back to my car. I've been walking for 25 minutes now. There's a lot of dead trees, a lot of damaged cactus, a lot of damaged cactuses. Well, I said it twice. A lot of dead cactuses out here. That's an ironwood tree. Just look at this saguaro here. Look at it. Man, this thing's seen better days. Look at that. And it's still alive. Right? I don't know, that's a good 20 feet. That's not the only one. There's another one right over there. Between the two, a beautiful flower. I should say flowers. This one looks like it's seen better days. I don't know what it is with this area over the desert. It's just... Look at all that damage. That's how tough these saguaros are. And that's not the only one. Look at that. I don't know, man. This is a bad area for saguaros. There are so many, and I ain't got enough fingers and toes to count how many of these saguaros are damaged over here. Seen better days. Here's another one. This one is a weird looking one. It's like the piece of the saguaro skin is like broken off here, but it's still attached. All mangled up. I've been in the woods, and I've been hiking in the woods, and I've seen trees fall over because they're old. As many times I've been in the desert, I have never one time ever seen a saguaro fall over. Although I have been hiking and see a saguaro and then come back a month later and that saguaro has fallen over. Like, say I document this one and I come back in a month and then like that's laying on the ground. But I've never actually witnessed them actually falling over. I am soaking wet, and I did not bring me an extra dry shirt. I swear I feel like I'm living in Florida right now. Look at this one. I don't know how the heck this one is staying together. Look at that. And this is one tall one, man. This has got to be 40 feet tall. And it's swaying back and forth up there. I know I say that in these videos. When I watch them back, I really can't see it, but I can see it with my own eyes. The camera doesn't really allow you to see it. That thing could fall over at any time, man. Look at the damage on that thing. I wonder what caused that. I don't know if that's birds that are doing that, or if that's just old age. A lot of rabbits, man. A lot of rabbits. I saw a jackrabbit just run out way over there. Big boy. That's a big one down there too. The trunk there, that's got to be at least 3 feet wide. I know the camera's not going to show it, but take my word for it. That is one big trunk. A lot of rabbits and a lot of friggin' lizards. There's a snake track right here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it's like, it's not a lizard because lizards don't run like that. I can see it. You see it right here? It's not a big snake. I don't know, it's not a fresh trail though. But he went that way. I can see it off over there too. It goes that way. Lizards don't leave trails like that. It came from over there, that wash. And he went this way, and it goes, you can see it. I don't know if the camera can see, but I can see it. I can see the trail, and it's like an S, and it goes that way. And I don't know where he went after that. He probably went in this hole or something, because there's no more trails going out that way. It ends right here. Oh, no, don't. It goes right here, and it goes off that way. Oh yeah, it goes way that way. I can see it going way off that way. That's a snake trail, in case you're wondering. Lizard trails look a little bit like that, but that's too big. It's bigger than a lizard trail. It's an old one. It's not fresh, so. Alright, well I think I'm going to end the video here. Remember, if you want to know what my video channel is about, or my channel is about, check out my main page, my YouTube page. Go to the playlist and just scroll down through there in the playlist. I got them all different categories, you know, and then you'll know what my channel's about. So if you like these kind of videos, smash that like, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. You know, I read all the comments. You know, hit that subscribe button if you're new and you haven't subscribed yet. What are you waiting for? It don't cost you anything. It's free. And like always, treat people kindly. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. I'm gone. I'm gone.